Hello, I'm Andrew Barron. I hope you have before you the bankruptcy information sheets called Bankruptcy for Fun and Profit. Bankruptcy is fun when you finally take the pain and convert it into an escape from all of the miseries of the past, the economic wreckage of the past. And it's very profitable when you're canceling out thousands and tens of thousands, perhaps even hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of unmanageable debt. Now, the purpose of this video is for me to walk you through the bankruptcy information sheets so you're not too hysterical about, oh my goodness, I've got all this work I've got to do. I'm trying to make this as simple as it possibly can. The important thing is I've got to have bankruptcy information so I can prepare pleadings to file with the court. And I need to give you bankruptcy information even before you come to see me. And it's through these pages that we do this. Take a look at the very first paragraph. We talk about people who are broke. Well, then they're in a bankruptcy situation if you cannot pay your bills as they become due and owing. And bankruptcy is federal law that creates simply a federal bailout plan for businesses, people, and political units in financial distress. Bankruptcy is also very boring, and we want to keep it very boring. I've never had a client that wanted to have a very exciting bankruptcy case. And if you want excitement, go into bank robbery. Don't bother with the bankruptcy here. Otherwise, you'll be taken care of if you do that. Now, Congress creates special bailout plans for big cities, big banks, big businesses, and they did it for Lockheed and New York City and Chrysler, General Motors, AIG, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac. All of these big ones get special bailout plans. But Congress created the ordinary bailout plans for ordinary people and businesses simply by creating the bankruptcy code. And if you're in foreclosure and you have lots of dischargeable debts that are more than 25% of your disposable income, then bankruptcy is probably going to be the best answer that you can possibly come up with. Take a look at paragraph 2. So if you find that you're broke, read through this packet, write down the information I need to see, correct, evaluate, and use. I'll take this information, we will correct it, and we will use it. If you want to really be a comfortable position to do this, because it takes a half an hour to 45 minutes, you might want to create a Barron bankruptcy special. It consists of mixing one of these things right here with one of these things right here. You mix these two together, you read, you drink, you draw, and you write, and it comes out quite well at the end. So that's the way to get ready for filling out things. Take a look at paragraph 3. We want you to use ink and write clearly. People who write with light pencil markings like this are apparently trying to hide something, or they just don't want to communicate. And then the next item right next to it, what is your marital status, and who needs the benefits of bankruptcy, and what is your problem? Number 4 and number 5, your full name, Social Security, age, and your address, your current address. And then paragraph 6, have you lived in this county for more than 90 days? Yes or no? Have you lived in the state of Florida for more than 720 days, 2 years? Yes or no? Very important piece of information. Then put down your telephone numbers and email or faxes. That's number 7. Number 8, guess, just take a guess. I'd like to see at the beginning when clients walk in what we're looking at here. Put down the total amount of credit card and medical bill debt that you owe right now and for your spouse, and put a total there. Number 9, guess how much money you bring home each month after all required deductions. How much do you bring home per month? How much is your spouse? Put a total there. The next one, number 10, guess how much money you actually gross before they take out deductions. Those two things very quickly are calculated when I look at this paperwork when my clients come in. Very important. Number 11, answer these questions if the answers apply to you. And it goes through a number of things. So you should be able to fill those out. Number 12, who referred you to us? Was it something in the news or some friend or some relative? Put down their name and telephone number if it's a person. Take a look at paragraph 13. These are the kinds of things that judges want. Bankruptcy judges and bankruptcy lawyers want information on your assets, liability, income, expenses, and your financial affairs. Not the usual blah, 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 let me tell you what happened. We don't care, it doesn't matter. So if you look at the next 10 items there, I think there's about 10 of them, these are the kinds of things that we don't want to waste our time on. That doesn't matter. No one in the bankruptcy system wants to know about it. You're just wasting your time, their time, and we move on to, again, your assets, liabilities, income, expenses, and financial affairs. That's what we want. Number 14, when you first come in, I wanted to concentrate on defining what your problem is and what your solution is. So what is your problem? What is your solutions? Which chapter of the bankruptcy code would apply to you? And that's usually the number 1 item in 14B1, chapter 7. Read through that. And number 5, the chapter 13. These other ones, chapter 9 for political units, I've never done one. I don't know if anyone has ever done one of those, but we would love to. Why? Because there would be a lot of prestige to being able to say, I did a municipal bankruptcy for the city of Orlando or the county of Orange. That and the $5 million retainer, that's also important too. Then there's chapter 11, reorganization, and chapter 12, I've only been involved in one of those in my time. Take a look at paragraph 15. For your first appointment, we want you to complete this packet, then call for your first appointment and bring the following 5 things with you. A copy of your driver's license, social security card, and vehicle insurance card. Try to pull them all on one page. A copy of your most recent pay statement from work, the most recent one that you've got, because it gives us the year-to-date total. We can divide that up by the number of months and figure out how accurate the information was that you gave us in number 9 and 10. A copy of your most recent lawsuit papers, and $200 for cash, in cash, to buy the creditor download, which we're going to need to buy from a company in California that does about 50% of the work that you otherwise would have to do. And 16 tells us later, for your second appointment, when you come back and you want to file, these are the things that you must do. A, you must take your credit counseling course from this outfit here, a staggering $15 per person or couple. B, you must call for your next appointment. And C, you must bring in these things. And when you get down to 8, 9, and 10, that's cash monies. The other ones are copies of documents that you have to bring. But you don't bring them the first time. You just get prepared in your mind that when they come back for the second appointment, you bring this information here for your first appointment. Later on, these are the things that you will bring in when you're getting ready to file.